Representative Hardwick, you are also an attorney in your spare time. Judge Green came out with a ruling that essentially, according to what it looked like he said, was that the health orders have been unconstitutional and they should go away. And really the power should come from the governor's office maybe to do some of these things. You tell me what it said.
The governors or their legislative bodies. So what Judge Green ruling essentially says is that the Constitution of Missouri divides different branches of government with different functions. There's the executive that can enforce. There's the legislative branch that's going to make the law, answer these big questions, these big political questions, and the judiciary interprets. And what's been happening with the health orders, the growth of the administrative state, is that health departments have been taking on that legislative function, that rulemaking function, and too much unto themselves. And there's a sentence in the regulation that was really problematic, which was that if it's in your opinion that it's necessary to close down a business, to close down a school, to close down a church. And that's too arbitrary. That gives too much discretion to the executive branch. At the county level, it's the county health department. At the state level, it's DHSS to make rules, to make law. What Judge Green's ruling didn't do is strike down those health rules made by the legislature, made by county commissions, made by legislative bodies, where there's a vote, where there's a legislative function, or by school districts which are separate and the school board member is deciding what needs to happen at school district. It's just when the administrative state gets too big and too powerful, he curtailed that back a little bit.
Hypothetically, if you had a 5-year-old son and some socialist at a failing school district in Rockwood wanted to strap a mask on his face, did Judge Green help that little German kid?
So he did and he didn't. And I don't think 5-year-old kids should be wearing masks all day,
Of
8 hours
course
a day.
not.
I don't think it's good.
Yeah.
Well, I tend to agree with that. They should be wearing masks all day. But he did and he didn't. So the health department can't compel that school district to have a mask requirement anymore. But that school district may receive an insurance premium, and that coverage and that rate is based on following guidance from some health department, right? We will cover you for this as long as you follow some county health department rule. And so some school districts may be inclined to continue to follow those rules because they have an insurance purpose, or maybe they have a funding purpose for what federal funds are tied to continue to have mask rules or whatever.